Coronation Street spoiler, Bethany Platt looks horror-stricken as Nathan Curtis plans to sell her abroad as a sex slave. She thinks they're eloping, but he has an evil plan. This is the look of terror on Bethany Platt's face as she realizes that her fiancé is planning to sell her as a sex slave abroad. The teenager thinks they're eloping, but as they're driving, Nathan Curtis' evil plan emerges on upcoming Coronation Street scenes. When he loses it in the car, he lets slip that she will be going abroad alone. And slowly, she begins to doubt him as the true horror of her situation dawns on her. However, Bethany has a guardian angel watching out for her in the shape of Corrie oddball Mary Taylor. In emotional scenes set to air shortly, Mary desperately tries to stop Sarah Platt's troubled daughter from fleeing Weatherfield with Nathan, after her fiancé told her they were heading abroad to start a new life as a couple. Calling in at the Platt homestead to check up on Bethany, whom she has taken a vested interest in, the florist finds Bethany alone with a load of bags. Standing in front of the youngster, Mary pleads with her to listen to sense. Comparing Bethany's abuse at the hands of Nathan and his gang of sick friends to her own rape, Mary does everything in her power to keep the youngster from leaving. Still firmly under the sway of her abusive lover, Bethany doesn't listen to Mary, and pushes her out of the way. At that moment Nathan pulls up in his car and Bethany jumps in, despite Mary continuing to plead with her to see sense. As the two speed off, the race to save the 16-year-old begins, as Nathan drives like a maniac up to the port in Hull where he's planning on packing Bethany off to Belgium. Running into the rover's return, Mary finds Sarah and tells her that Bethany has run away. Fearing the worst, the terrified mum begs the police to help her find the schoolgirl. Nathan's twisted friend, policeman Neil, is working against them, however, and does his best to make sure Sarah and the family are kept in the dark. Meanwhile, Bethany is starting to realize that her dream of a life abroad with Nathan may not be all it seems, and as Nathan organizes her a new passport, she starts to panic when he tells her she will be traveling alone while he lies low. Will the Platts reach Nathan and Bethany before he sends her away? Or will poor Bethany end up in a nightmare that is worse than the one she is already living?